Innovative.
I'm not believing none of that.
It's all good.
It's really all good, but we here. I'm glad y'all tuned back in. We just up here talking hoops with the homies.
That's all we do.
It's me, RJ, and we got who's to my right.
Man, it's your boy Breeze, man. We just here talking hoops with the homies, man. We about to get it started today. Let's go. What's going on, my boy?
David, what's up?
Talk to him. That's really all he got. Every time he got that straight to the
AKA
point.
Mr. Plaque is whack. AKA see your dentist every 6 months.
Plaque Daddy. There we go. Shit, let him know.
With the KET? No.
What's good with y'all? It's Moan Pro Hustle. Everything else in the bio, get at me Instagram, Moan_Pro Hustle. You feel me? Hoops with the homies. We in this bitch.
Let's get into it, bro. We got a lot to talk about, bro.
You want to finish that conversation real quick about Bronny?
But let's finish it
bro.
Real quick. Let's get into it real quick. I'm probably the only one right now who is
Anti-Bronny.
40% no, 60% no, 60% no, 40% yes on Bronny. I believe he's a good player, but I do not believe he can carry a college team.
I definitely agree with you. That's why I said
I
he's
mean,
the dude.
But how many
Mikey
people
up there?
But how many people coming out of college is that though? That's
It's
in
not
like
too
the
many.
top 20. That's what I'm asking.
What you're saying is coming out of college. You're talking about coming out of college.
Yeah, but coming out of high school, there's a lot of players that's that, but when they get to college, they not that.
Right.
And some
Bronny's-
players that
I think Bronny
Get in
got
college
the right
become that.
preparation, though.
Bronny not
But do
that
you-
to me.
But let me
It's
ask
that
y'all this
simple.
though, like because he has he's got his dad. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So he's already got the skill set.
He's going to put him in the right situation.
not the skill
it's
set,
like-
he got the potential.
You don't think he got the skill set?
As
Like,
Bron,
I think he better shooter than his dad already.
he's a better
Like,
shooter
not
than
the talent,
Bron,
not the talent, but the
as far as
skills.
like Bron
Right.
physicals and what Bron bring to the game, Bron is like to me not too flawed in basketball.
Nah,
Right.
yeah.
So Bronny don't have that. He don't have the effect that
Right.
his daddy has on the game based
Right.
on the abilities.
But I'm just talking about like his ability to just be who he is, whoever that is, right? And his skills, right? Because I mean, Bron
He
been
not
training
weak,
him
though.
since he's 10 or
Right.
9 or 8. You feel
And then
me?
he's going to have the best at training.
Dribble,
We can say
pass,
that.
vision. You know what I mean? So it's like he gonna go into any program and know his role. I'm not trying to say Mikey. I'm not trying to say that he not transcending the team, but the nigga could play.
Nah, he could play. He could
He
play.
can play in the system.
He could play.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like-
He's
He's
That's
just
all
not
you gotta do.
superstar. Feel
Right.
me? Like he gonna be like
and that's okay.
role player superstar.
Right.
You get what I'm
You
saying?
gonna be number 2 or
okay.
number 3, and that's usually right
who-
top 20.
Name a role player superstar. Y'all niggas is weird.
What do you mean?
Who's a role player superstar?
Chris Bosh.
He's a superstar to you?
Chris Bosh
Chris
wasn't
Bosh
a
was, man, hey,
superstar.
Chris
He
Bosh
was an
coming
all-star.
from Miami.
He was an
When
all-star.
when did he become
He
a
even-
role player?
All-star.
when he went to
Miami.
Are you
So you're
serious?
sa-
He was
so
third man in
No,
Miami,
so what
damn
you're
near,
saying
but he
is
did a lot
so
to help him.
What you're saying is he was already a superstar, then he became a role player.
You could, yeah, you
Because
could.
he had to
So
have
that's
that
different.
Based
role,
on the
though.
other superstars that surround him. Yes.
So name a solid role player his whole career that's a superstar.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was the man in Minnesota.
I'm gonna say
The
Klay-
man in Minnesota is
I'm
like
gonna say
being a
Klay
rich
Thompson.
nigga at a
I'm
fucking
done.
what?
I'm done.
Down the street.
Nah. Kevin
What
Love.
we talking about?
Kevin Love was not the man in Minnesota.
Hey.
That's my squad.
Hey.
Kevin Love was
Like
dope
BJ?
in Minnesota, but that's like being rich at the poorhouse. What the fuck we
Nah,
talking about?
bro,
I
you
got $5
wild.
more dollars in that nigga.
I have a question.
That's
I have a
crazy.
question.
All right,
Kevin
Is
Love
Klay
was nice.
Thompson a superstar?
Clay.
yes.
Clay Thompson's a star.
Not
He's a
this
star.
year.
He's a star.
No, I'm talking about in general his whole career.
He's a star. He's a star.
He's a star.
He's not no superstar.
He kind of
I'ma
like
wait.
a Kawhi type star to me because he's quiet. He don't like just show his personality.
Yeah,
you get what I'm
but-
saying?
People consider Kawhi Leonard a superstar.
Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard's a superstar because
Now.
he.
Wait. Let's do
Now.
this. Wait.
When it
Who's a
came to-
superstar? Let's just get that list together. Who's a superstar? KD.
Oh, you
Superstar.
You didn't say Bron first? I was fucking.
Yeah,
Well, I mean
disrespectful.
that's
Disrespectful.
obvious.
That's
though.
giving.
Disrespectful.
You feel me?
That's giving.
Is
But-
Kyrie a superstar?
Superstar.
Yes.
Okay.
Superstar.
James
Yes.
Harden, is he still a superstar?
Yes.
Superstar.
Because when James Harden even go to Europe, they know him
Superstar.
So it's about no.
and the beard. But
Oh,
all of that has to
so
go
that's
into
what
it
we're
though
talking
too.
about.
That's what I'm
because
saying. So
Because
it's
they
not
know
about-
this is what they know you by also as well. You know what I mean? He cooking.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
else do
yeah.
you know these guys?
All right.
You get what I'm
Is
saying?
Dame a superstar?
Super what? Don't you dare do don't you
Dame,
don't do that.
Dame is
I'm just asking.
I would say he's a
I'm
shadow
asking.
band or snub superstar. He don't get his light.
He's a superstar.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
Why?
He has commercials.
Okay.
So
would be-
LaMelo's a superstar?
he would be a bigger.
Yes.
But Dame would be a bigger superstar if he made more All-Star games.
That ain't.
He gets
LaMelo-
snubs on the All-Star games so
Sorry.
much.
So then Clay's
I
a
thought-
superstar. He on that Kaiser Permanente commercial with his fucked up
Okay,
leg every other day.
It was
If you're in commercial.
college.
Hey, I thought
Romeo.
we were basing superstar status off of play, not
I'm-
fucking
Play,
commercials.
Yes,
play and
but-
liking though. 'cause
yes,
that goes into
yes,
it.
yes.
You had to be a superstar to get endorsements.
But name
Yeah, that's true.
name a superstar that got play that don't got a commercial.
right.
But let's like
Hold on.
Kyrie.
I was about to say, see?
he has a commercial.
But Kyrie
First-
did used to have commercial, and he got shoes, and his shoes is like top
I
of
get,
Nike
but
though too.
what my bottom line is Dame has been a superstar. That's really what I want to get.
I'm
at.
just saying he's
he
a
just
role
gets
player.
shadow banned a lot.
Dame. You would say Dame is not because of how vocal he is as far as like the public.
Nah, I'm saying Dame's not because
Don't you dare say play.
he hit a ceiling. I'm not.
He
gonna hold
what?
you. That's his ceiling, bro.
That's
Second
something
round
big
is the
to
ceiling.
say.
As the number one option, second round.
Second round. He went to the Western Finals last year.
What was that Western Finals like? Tell me who
All
was
right,
healthy.
bro.
Tell me what team was
All
healthy.
right, you
Tell
got
me what
it.
team was
No,
healthy.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Just tell me,
If Dame is not a superstar, you got it. That's what you're telling me,
bro.
You're telling me Dame's not
I'm
a superstar.
telling you, Dame could be the best number two.
Number
He can't-
two?
He can't be your number one. You not winning with Dame. You not winning with Dame. Tell me.
He
tell me.
has the most clutch rate in
I could
modern
give
day
you- I
playoff.
might
That's
give you
fine.
number two.
And Ray
because-
Allen had it when he was here. Was he number one?
Kyrie was number two, and
Wow.
he was nuts for
One?
LeBron during that, that
Wow.
Cavs run. You know what I mean?
Y'all, we got.
You
no,
feel me?
we,
So it happened.
we-
You need
Oh,
the one.
let me ask you
feel
this:
me?
I want
Is
to
Robert
one
Horry a
to
superstar? Is Robert Horry a superstar?
Is
Robert Horry is superstar in my book.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
For LA, Robert Horry is superstar in
If
my
it's
book.
clutch-
Every LA
if
player
clutch is
knows
your
Robert
shit.
Horry.
Listen to what I'm saying. Robert
Big
Horry.
shot of Rob.
Robert Horry
But
is
not
not.
everywhere else. Not everywhere else. Robert
In
Horry
Houston,
only
though.
superstar in LA.
In
Hey,
Houston?
Dame.
Houston, they don't
Dame.
Houston too.
Dame, I fuck with you. These
Seven? He
niggas
got-
on
I
some
think he
other
got like
shit.
9 rings, don't he?
No, he
Robert
got
Horry?
7.
Or 7, right? 7.
He got them 2
Dame
in
got-
Houston, the Lakers ones, and then he got the San
niggas-
Antonio ones.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is weird, bro. I thought y'all niggas was cool. Y'all niggas is weird saying that. Dame not a superstar. Y'all niggas
not a
is weird.
I never said he's not a superstar.
Thank you. I appreciate you. That's why
He's
you
not a
sit to my
superstar.
right.
A commercial ain't a superstar.
I just want to know. That's what I said. I don't
That's
care
the
about
extra
the
credit.
commercials.
That's the extra credit. This nigga been, bro. I'm not even gonna get into details.
I wanna
He's
talk
been
about-
lighting shit up since 2012. What year are we in?
fine.
What year are we in?
What have we
I
done?
ain't-
What year are
gonna
we
hold
in?
you.
What year are we in?
Kevin Love. But see, that go back to my Kevin Love.
Kevin Love has not
was-
been impacting the league like
But
Dame.
even when he was in Minnesota, he wasn't no superstar.
Kevin Love has never impacted the league like
He
Dame.
was a superstar in Minnesota. The
Yeah,
nigga
he
was putting
playing
up
that
20 and
nigga.
20, 30 and
Yeah,
20.
you playing,
He
Kevin.
breaking records and
So
shit.
wait. Was Al Jefferson a superstar when he was on the Timberwolves? Nigga had like 25 and 20.
I didn't even know. I forgot Al Jefferson played with
Thank
the
you.
Timberwolves.
For real, I
Exactly.
for
Keep it
sure.
a buck.
Thank you.
Let's keep it
He's
a
a,
buck.
he's a
Thank you.
real Timberwolves fan.
Thank
He's
you.
letting it be known
But
right
what
now.
I'm talking about,
Al Jefferson.
what I'm talking about is what historic thing has Al Jefferson ever done with the Timberwolves?
Good question.
What did Dame do with the
See, now you-
Trailblazers?
What?
I'm
Dame
asking.
broke some records for the Trailblazers,
what
didn't he?
records?
Like
He
scoring
did.
records?
I don't think so. I think Bill Walton still got him.
This nigga's third year in the league. He put out James Harden, game winner, walk off, 3-ball.
Russ and PG.
Yeah.
Forget the play. The play wasn't even for him. He said, "Give me the ball." Game.
Russ
Right.
and PG. He got the best
Right.
playoff
He got the number
Clutch
one
moments.
game winner I've ever seen
in
in
this
my
decade.
life.
Dame
I
gonna have the
feel
best
y'all.
playoffs clutch moments in this decade.
That's a tight mixtape.
He has the-
But what did he do for the team? I'm not holding y'all. I'm not
What do you-
holding you.
what do you
That's
say?
a tight mixtape.
When you
Tight.
say,
That's a mixtape.
when
in the
you
mud.
say what has he done for the team, what are you talking about?
All right, look what I'm saying. He came in and he had LaMarcus Aldridge, right? That's a fire duo. LaMarcus left. He ain't brought nobody back. If Dame was really who y'all saying he was, wouldn't somebody want to go play with him?
Who wants to go to
He got people
Portland?
that
It
wanna
don't
play
matter.
with him.
Where the fuck?
But who wanted to go to Cleveland?
That's what
Exactly. Let's talk about Bron. If that's the case, you talking about
Not
Bron
to
is
switch
nothing.
subjects.
Bron's not a superstar in your eyes because nobody wants to go to Cleveland.
nobody wanted to go to Cleveland because they didn't want to play with Bron. Everybody's
Is
been
that
like
what
that.
it was? Is that what it was?
Are we gonna talk about it?
Is that what
talk about it?
Let's
Like
get
the
into
nigga
it.
Sharp say, if we get into the meat and potatoes.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Let's
Nah,
talk
because
about it.
you got some shit to talk about, and I clearly feel
It
like
was
some
people
shit is on
risking
some
themselves.
shit is on your shoulders that you want to let off.
I'm
And
just saying, man. Y'all
let it off.
Y'all gotta
Let it
gotta
off.
be real
Let it
about
off.
Dame, man. How long you been in the league? 10 years almost.
You're playing
10 years?
Dame. You're
I'm
playing
not
Dame.
playing him.
And Dame, I know you watching.
I'm not
not
playing
playing
him.
Dame.
I'm not playing him.
I
We
know you
all
watching.
every
But
era
not
got
playing
them
them
niggas
over
that's-
who though? Over who? Give me not over who though.
Nah,
If you say some stupid niggas,
he don't got
No.
you gotta pay everybody
he
time.
don't got
Yeah,
nobody
for sure,
to
for
say.
sure.
That's the
You
crazy
got more
part.
questions? He what?
That's
One question. So y'all don't think Kawhi Leonard is a superstar?
I
Kawhi,
think he's a superstar.
Kawhi Leonard is a
now.
He's a
superstar.
superstar. He's been a
He's a superstar
superstar.
now.
for
He's a
quite some time
superstar,
now.
but he's at the bottom of the Tatum pole. Tatum pole switch superstar.
He wasn't a superstar when he was playing for the Spurs, in my opinion.
Nah, he
Even when he
wasn't.
won
He's a
MVP?
superstar now.
You had too many. You had too many top
based
dogs
on what he
the
did on
San Antonio
Toronto,
Spurs.
based on what he did in Toronto, and then came back for the Clippers, I'll give him his superstar status.
So that Miami series, he wasn't a superstar at the end of that.
No,
Miami?
he's a LeBron stopper. Kawhi is a
Kawhi?
LeBron.
Stopper.
When did
When
he
he
win
won
Man,
MVP.
This the first nigga that you know that'll stand
I'm
LeBron
asking.
up with his chest, rip the
That's
ball,
why
and go
I'm
dunk
asking.
it the other way. And
That's
he
why
get a
I'm
ring off of it.
Stopper?
That's why I'm asking.
In the league, you can't really stop nobody, but when you stop them enough for your team to
You
get
get
the
some.
edge,
You get
feel
some
what
good
I'm saying?
important stops.
Yeah, right,
in an
right.
important game.
But
Y'all
he
niggas
gets
is
stops.
weird.
He gets stops. Niggas don't get on Bron.
Nah,
when have you
mean-
known a nigga for Bron like to have a nigga on his hip and he's driving to the rim and he boom, give me that shit and run the other way and go dunk
Nah,
the ball?
he's done that. He's
more
done
than twice in that series.
Y'all niggas just weird.
I won't say like a stopper, but he done the best job on Bron. I done seen like clearly, in my opinion.
Who?
Kawhi.
Fuck out of here.
Most
bro.
consistent.
Most consistent, better than like Iguodala and even Draymond, in my opinion. On ball,
I'll give you that.
on ball.
Bro, Bron's having a bad day if he scores if he's scoring under 30, he's having a bad day.
Cause the nigga in front of him
It
making
has
back.
nothing to do with any defense.
There's a clip where Bron see Kawhi checking in the game. He's at the free throw line. He going fuck.
How do we know that's about Kawhi?
Right.
How do we know that's about
People
Kawhi?
Let's rewind it and we're gonna analyze it. We're gonna bring that bitch
Y'all
up
niggas
next.
is weird.
Next week with the homies.
They
we gonna,
automatically
we analyzing
assume
that whole
it's
ass
for
nigga.
Kawhi.
We finna do
let's get
forensic
into-
free throw files in this.
They
motherfucker. That's what we
automatically-
finna do.
Y'all niggas are on,
Alright.
y'all are on some weird shit. Let's get into some real shit.
Get the clips, Cam.
Let's-
First clip. Let's go.
Y'all niggas is on some weird shit, and I don't like that. I don't like y'all being on the weird
You don't
shit.
like that?
Fine.
Dame, I know you watching Dame.
It's fine.
These niggas is on some weird shit. Don't listen.
He
Don't
said
listen
that
to
about
Dame.
Dame.
I said
I
it.
fuck with Dame.
I said
No,
it.
you don't change your shit now.
I
said
fuck
it.
with Dame.
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't say no.
It can't be 25 superstars. That's all I'm saying.
We got a new Laker coach.
How do y'all feel about Darvin Ham? How do y'all feel about him and Rasheed together as the core
Rasheed
head coach
as
position,
toughness.
as an assistant coach in the head coach position?
It'd be nice if we had some tough motherfuckers on the team to
Yeah,
really do some shit
exactly.
with
Yeah,
that. You know,
Rasheed
it's
have
like
toughness.
It's gonna hold a lot of people accountable, like
he ain't
Anthony
gonna do
Davis.
shit. AD still gonna play the 4, and we ain't gonna do shit.
I don't think, in my opinion,
If
I
AD
think
feel
don't
that way.
play
they need to
5, it
give
don't matter.
Bron another, like, they keep giving him players, niggas he played with or against. You feel what I'm saying? And I think sometimes they just need to give him a coach, not like a player coach all the time, in my opinion.
Man,
They need
has
somebody.
Bron
that knows
ever
what
had
they're
a
doing.
GOAT coach in his life ever as a player in the league today?
I don't think he'll play good, like with like a Popovich or
You don't think so? Because
it's too much of a system.
Yeah.
Unless they putting the right pieces around him, then yes. Like that Miami,
Yeah.
you feel me? That Miami team was supposed to. I think he like supposed to do some coaching, and
Yeah,
then he
right.
trusted Pat Riley.
At first, he
You
didn't
feel
trust
what I'm
Spoelstra.
saying?
He didn't trust Spoelstra at
That's
first,
true.
though.
They got to be young enough to still accept LeBron and not try to be like the
Big bro, yeah.
You know,
LeBron
like
ain't going
Nick
for that
Nurse.
shit.
Yeah, like
Would
Nick
you-
Nurse
Ego.
could do that shit. Nick Nurse.
Would you trust anybody that you smacked in a game?
Fuck no. That's
so
what I'm
that's
saying.
that's
why
my
they keep
point with
doing
this
that to
coach.
him.
That's my point with this coach. That's a child LeBron smacked this dude.
Well, if he know
and
what
his
he's talking
whole
about,
team.
But
I
it's
don't-
different
a
for
little bit.
coaching,
All
though.
right,
Don't you think?
No.
I don't know, bro.
So you telling me somebody from Norwalk High School can coach me right now and I'ma listen to him?
This nigga picked one of the P's up in our suburban league that always come last. Either Norwalk or John Glenn.
Why would I listen to you, bro?
During our years.
this is 2004.
Bro, that's a
So-
child LeBron.
It
That's a
is.
child.
But that Detroit team was pretty good.
It's a great.
2004.
Okay, you can bump up that team all you want. That's still a child,
He's a child. He's like 19
and
right
he
now.
he scored
Those are the
29
twos,
of the last
20,
31
21.
points. 29 of the last 31.
Probably on that nigga.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that nigga.
But
Tayshaun
motherfuckers
Prince,
are switching out. Tayshaun Prince
He's
is
just
on
there. Like
It's
with that situation.
Richard Hamilton didn't want no
what
smoke.
they giving Bron is the Steve Kerr to the Warriors. You feel me? He not really there to do nothing but make sure Clay, Steph, and them just do a little bit of shit. But he's really like, when they give him the coach of the year, be like, bro, they was already winning before you got there,
Right.
my nigga.
Right.
That's true. But nah, Darvin Ham, you just need to make
Don't
sure
bring up
everybody
Richard
know.
Hamilton. I seen that nigga this weekend, and then I
If
had
they
to tell
bring
that
another
I hated
nigga from
that
Detroit, I'm done.
Richard
If they bring
Hamilton.
another nigga from Detroit, I'm done.
Hated
It's-
that nigga.
Make sure you tell everybody you
Richard
got shot in the
Hamilton,
face again.
It's
Just
no
He didn't
way.
sit
reminding
still,
niggas
bro.
that.
He was all over the court.
I told him when I seen him, he really 6'6", and I told him this weekend, I said, bro, you had me hating y'all for some years. I hated that Detroit team. How y'all did us, you made me go lift weights.
For real, they was bullies. They was
Bro,
bullies.
I still.
Chauncey
don't fuck
Billups
with
was a bully. He was the smallest dude on the squad.
He like, we had Tayshaun. He
Wait,
from LA.
Where
Fuck
did Darvin
Tayshaun.
Ham
He
come from?
represent
Darvin Ham
y'all.
came from
Yeah, he
Milwaukee, right?
Who?
Darvin Ham came from Milwaukee, right?
it. Yeah, he was from Milwaukee.
So that means he's like from that Popovich tree, because Booten, whatever the fuck, is from San Antonio.
But
so it's all
I-
that
yeah,
shit,
bro. I'm
So
not
it's that
even. I'm
Popovich.
not even gonna get into that because
Next
I
clip.
really don't fuck with. I really don't fuck
Next
with
player.
anybody on Milwaukee like that, but the players.
Harden, your boy.
Whose boy?
Your boy. Because I knew you was going to like this one up here. They said, if you scroll over and up on the other one, they were saying that he used to be beast mode. Is this the James Harden
We'll never
that
see
you was
that.
expecting to get for the Philly?
We'll never see that nigga again.
I think
Ever.
James still has a lot in his tank, but he's declining.
If James got a lot in his tank, it sure ain't no premium. That nigga got regular. James ain't got no premium
Nah,
in the
bro,
tank. There's
look.
a lot in
James
there.
has a
He
lot.
don't have
Hell
no
no.
more of this left. Is what
Hell
y'all saying.
no.
None of this.
Hell no.
A 60-point triple double.
I mean, no, because it was by himself in this damn team. You got Joel Embiid now. You're not gonna be able to get 61.
Some games.
So,
It's,
Some games.
Some games possible, but
Second
Joel
quarter,
Embiid
some
gonna be
games.
like Joel Embiid got to have half of that.
bro,
Nah.
Not even a 40-piece, like, you feel me?
I smell
like,
a 40 piece
you smell a 40-piece win.
next season.
None of this. Like, he can't even get back to these, like, statistical
Joel
averages.
Embiid hurt. They playing the fucking Charlotte Hornets.
He getting
And
in
LaMelo
shape.
gone.
He getting in shape, bro. You gotta.
Ain't no
he
way.
He gonna give us 40 at least a couple of times.
Raise your hand
next
if you
season.
got faith in James Harden to play. Okay, fuck this. Give me James Harden stacks next year. We gonna go down the line.
I'll start it
Next
off.
season.
Next
Your
season.
prediction.
Next season. 24, 7 and 6.
That's not good.
That's not James Harden.
That's regular.
It's not James Harden, but
it's
at
older
this part of
James
his
Harden
career.
for like with Embiid, he could get away with that.
Yeah.
Why do we put everybody on It's Okay when Bron is averaging 30 points and he's
Because these niggas is not Bron.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. They're not built like that.
who's a better scorer?
LeBron.
Skillfully James.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Skillfully James, but-
Y'all niggas is
point
wild.
wise, Bron, because Bron is not
Y'all
like
niggas
particularly
is-
a scorer, but
all
he
right,
do his thing.
All right. Everybody get
I
a
feel
pass,
like-
but James. Everybody get a pass, but LeBron.
I'm not giving. Yeah, I'm
That's
not
what
giving
y'all
James
saying.
a pass,
Everybody get a
but
pass, but
Okay,
LeBron.
let me ask you this: would you compare James Harden to Kobe or Jordan?
I think
Hell,
James
motherfucking
Harden.
no.
I think James Harden can be top
See,
5
by you
scorers.
saying can be, you
Can
know
be
what I mean?
top 5.
We talking about niggas that we know.
It stopped since
He,
he
has the potential to be. For
It
sure.
stopped since he left Houston. Since he left Houston, he stopped being top 5 scorers of all time. Since he left Houston, before he left,
Of all time?
all time.
Top
When he was in
5
Houston, he was top
scorer.
5 scorers of all time.
Nah, he was getting bad.
That was just 2018,
He was
2019.
getting
That's the funny thing. It's only
baskets.
been like 3 years, 3 to 2 years.
Name 5 players that scores better than James 3 years ago.
Kyrie Irving.
3 years ago.
Not 3 years ago.
Of
When he
all
was in,
time,
when
right?
he
We
was in
talking about
Houston. When he was in
all
Houston.
time.
Of all
He talking
time.
about that 20. He talking about that.
Mike,
Of-
Kobe, Shaq, Kareem, and who you want me to give you? I could give you like
I
You
said
could throw-
5.
You could throw
mean,
in
Curry. I didn't
AI.
even say Steph.
Curry?
AI. You could throw in AI.
You could throw
AI
AI.
over James Harden.
No.
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 You would take James over AI.
3 years. James Harden in Houston. You're telling me
Prime AI, prime James Harden.
Harden.
I'm going prime AI. I'm sorry.
I gotta go Harden.
I mean, the
Harden.
That's still in
statistics
top
say
five.
James, but
I think I know what you're
everybody
looking at based
say
on what
fuck
you
the
could build
stats.
around him with them 3-point percentages and
Bro,
shit like
James
that.
didn't need nothing but a screen.
Not even that. Just
Not even that. I'm saying that to give him his assist too.
That nigga
But he
need
didn't
half a
need
dribble and a
nothing.
step back.
When he was in Houston, he didn't no help. He didn't need no help.
He was fired, but now he's not. And like I said,
That's
he got
what I'm
regular
saying.
in the tank. That
But
shit is
that's
is
why
trash.
we got to give
and
Bron
they
that
got
praise. 'cause
unleaded, huh?
He got that
A
art
lot of-
code. 85.
Unless 85 is wild.
Barely
guys.
guys. That's water.
All the top scorers that reach their 30s, who's declining?
Top scorers in their 30s?
That's reaching their 30s right now.
It's a lot of
right
niggas
now.
in their 30s, bro.
I know, but we've been, these niggas.
KD's still where he's at.
Yeah, KD is.
Right.
Russ dropped down for this season,
Russ
but I
is
think
dropping.
I think he's gonna pick it back
That's
up
a
next
system
season.
thing.
I think he's gonna pick it back up next season.
He got to get a jump
30s.
shot.
Steph is in his
he
30s.
needs to
What we
work
think
on
about y'all? Think about Steph.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is Steph still?
Clay in his 30s.
Clay in his 30s. He's
But
declining
like
a
a
little
year or
bit.
two
Clay?
under.
Why
That's
are
an
we mentioning
injury
Clay?
shit. That's an
Why are we
injury
mentioning
shit.
Clay?
It's a wrap.
Why are we mentioning Clay?
He's scoring.
Steph got some years just because of how he played.
Niggas is crazy, bro. Clay's not a scorer like that, bro.
PG.
PG's a bucket.
He's a bucket. He's still
Clay
a bucket.
is Clay a bucket?
Did he decline?
Is Clay a
No,
bucket?
no,
If
P- I don't
Clay
think PG declined.
is
He just
Clay
hurt.
a bucket if he has to dribble?
He's done that before.
Yes.
Just
one
answer.
dribble.
Yes, I
Just
think
yes
he's
or no.
I think he's
For a
better
quarter.
when
Yes
he
or
do
no?
dribble.
For
I think
one
he's
quarter.
better when he could take a dribble. Yes, because he's not just inclined to just catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Give me Clay in the third with a dribble.
Reggie
That's what I want.
Miller or Clay Thompson?
We got to think about both sides of the court.
Based on what
Prime
I like
Reggie,
for
prime
basketball,
Clay.
I'm going with Reggie because Reggie's tough and he go push you. He not scared. He not pushing. He go get the team going.
I'm going Reggie
I'm going
too.
Reggie.
You have to go with Reggie.
But Clay is not a bad pickup.
Nah.
Either
Fuck
one not
that.
a bad pickup.
I'm saying Clay.
It's
Reggie
gonna be
gonna
people that-
add
No.
a certain.
Y'all niggas is
Reggie
wild.
like Clay and
Hell no.
Draymond
Hell
put
no.
together.
I swear.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Attitude
don't know who y'all are no
Yeah,
more.
that's facts.
How the
know.
fuck are y'all saying if it's prime? So it's prime against prime, right? And we weighing both sides of the ball,
Prime.
and offense and defense.
Offense, bro, what?
Offense and defense.
Reggie's offense overweighs Clay's defense.
And his offense?
Yes.
Nah, that's not.
Clay
plays
there's-
behind Steph,
look,
the
there's
greatest
a-
shooter ever.
There's
That's
a
it.
problem when you're only known for one game out of a series. You're only known for game 6? Game 6, Clay? All I know is Reggie.
And Reggie ain't won a ring.
No, but
Alright, bro.
no, because Reggie didn't really
you
have
wild.
the supporting
You're
cast.
wild.
But look, Reggie didn't
Bro,
really
what
have the
does that
supporting
mean,
cast.
though?
Reggie's had a Steph.
He didn't
Reggie's
really
had a KD.
Right, he
but
didn't have a supporting cast. But here's the
Sheesh.
thing, though.
Reggie-
nigga on some other
Reggie
shit.
Let me-
1-on-1 is tougher than Clay 1-on-1.
Hell
I don't know who
Reggie
this nigga
is tougher than Clay.
Fuck yeah.
Reggie is catch and shoot everything.
But here's the thing,
Everything.
though.
Hey, but-
Mentality.
Hey, let's not-
Mentality. Reggie is the same nigga that was fucking up, but then in the middle of the game, I would pick this bitch up and fry your bitch ass. And
Bro.
you don't remember, nigga?
I don't like
I
y'all.
remember. But
I don't like y'all, bro.
Hell
I
nah,
swear, y'all niggas is on some other shit. You're on some other shit.
All right,
Nah.
Black Daddy.
You're on some other shit.
Y'all niggas
DJ.
tripping.
let's get to the next. Let's get to the
Co-host
next
DJ, Black Daddy.
Now let's get to the next one. Let's change the temperature of this. How do y'all feel about JJ Redick and how he's been handling this modern
Go to
day?
that one, the JJ Redick.
This modern day
I
era.
fucking love it.
I love it.
He's
too.
holding these fucking whatever the fuck you want to call them, announcers accountable for their
Yeah.
bullshit they've been putting on us for fucking
I'm with
years.
you. I'm with you. I'm
They're
with
the
you.
same
Stephen
thing
A.
we is,
Smith.
shit.
I'm with you.
Basketball journalists. That's what we is. Fuck
But
'em.
Stephen A. Smith been saying a lot of bullshit for a lot of years.
I'm
I
with
love
you.
Stephen A. Smith. Skip Bayless. A lot of these dudes have said a lot of bullshit.
I'm with you.
Nah, Skip Bayless is wilding, but
His wild take about Russell Westbrook, JJ Redick and CJ McCollum clap back, defending all athletes and embarrassing Stephen A. Hit follow and here's what they had to say.
Can't shoot the ball well. He's not the greatest point guard as it pertains to decision making. Turns the ball over. I think as long as LeBron James and Anthony Davis are healthy, you can overcome it enough to be a playoff team.
So you said a random take, and then you explained a bunch of things about Russell Westbrook that had nothing to do with that take. And so I want clarification.
Sure.
What is your issue with Russell Westbrook being
Stephen
at that
A.
news
ugly as shit.
That's a
'Cause you
wild
did
thing.
not- that-
That's a
you did not
wild
explain
thing
that
for you
well
to
at all,
say.
Stephen A.
Him supporting his team, his organization, his
That
coach,
was
a
wild.
fellow African
I'm
American
not
man
well,
that gets hired
hold
by
him
the Los
accountable
Angeles
there.
Lakers.
Don't go there. That's
And
not what-
now
that's not
you're
what I'm
saying
going,
this is
CJ.
what you said.
but-
You said
yeah.
him going to the press conference. You're disappointed. in that.
I'm saying.
Don't run the tape. We got a tape.
That's what he said.
You said it.
JJ Redick is back.
That's what he said.
Is
He
JJ
said
a
it.
field nigga for that?
What you mean, Phil? No, describe your field nigga definition.
Yeah,
what you mean?
What'd he do?
Is he on the black side? I'm saying JJ on the black side for standing up as a player.
I think he's on the player side.
I think
bad.
I think JJ Redick humbles.
I just been seeing a little black.
Yeah, you sound you went real black on that.
I mean, I can see that too, but I think
he went a little. I mean,
he's a player first.
He's a player first for sure, and I think that he brings everything back to realization as far as when Stephen A. takes that shit left. Stephen A. takes shit a lot of left, but he don't got nobody to humble himself. And JJ come with facts, bro.
Pure 100%.
Pure facts.
I think the problem is with Stephen A. is that you got niggas that don't play basketball talking about basketball, and that's fine. But to some degree, some of this shit be like, bro, that's just fucking speculation or opinion.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
But that's what all that shit is in the morning. Until 12 o'clock, you ain't getting no facts on ESPN and let you looking at the ticker at the bottom.
Exactly.
Everything before 12 that's all bullshit.
Are we all for JJ?
No. I fuck with JJ.
You not for JJ?
I'm not for JJ.
You been on some negative shit all day today.
Just because you don't like my shit.
Nah, bro. What the fuck
I'm
is
not
wrong
for
with
JJ.
You?
I like Pat better.
Pat who?
Bev.
Really?
Get the fuck
like
out of here.
I like that shit.
While we on this, we could talk about Draymond too, what we were talking about earlier.
His podcast too.
This nigga weird today.
But explain. I would love to hear this. I would love to hear this.
Today, bro.
So I like and I appreciate the fact that it's players in the league willing to go up there and talk their shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate the fuck out of that. CJ McCollum was up there and talking like he just left his 11th grade debate club class and was like, I'm going to listen to every word that you say and I'm going to repeat it back and dispute it because my name's CJ. Nigga, no. You know, at least with JJ, I respect JJ because he's like, Stephen A., you on bullshit and I'm going to call you out. But I love that Pat Bev shit because next year, CP going to be on his ass. Or he going to be like, I told
That's
y'all.
the only reason why?
I told y'all. But I mean, that's what this is
There's
about.
a couple of them niggas I don't like. I don't be liking Jay Williams.
Jay Williams
is annoying.
Like,
He's annoying.
Jay Williams
what the fuck
is a
this nigga talking
goofball.
about?
He a goofball.
Richard Jefferson, but I like his humor. You feel me? Richard Jefferson,
His
He's
head
a little
too big.
gooberish, but I like his
I
humor
fuck
too.
with Perk, surprisingly. I be fucking with Perk.
Carry the hell on.
I fuck with Perk. Shannon, I be fucking with, but I don't like when Shannon don't sometimes do his
I
just
like
doing
RJ
Brian.
Jefferson.
Skip be half and half. Skip come with his points a little bit to me.
Hell no.
He hates
Skip is a fucking LeBron fucking hater. That nigga don't. He
Yeah.
don't know how to even look at LeBron without saying some negative shit. Y'all talking about me and Dame.
crazy. That
Skip
is crazy.
is wild with Bron. Skip is
I want
wild.
to go back to that about Draymond. About, in my perspective, I don't think he could get his just due of talking to Chuck, Kenny, and certain Hall of Famers in that manner just because he got 4 rings? 3?
Three.
Don't overdo it.
Don't, yeah,
You
don't
feel
do
what I'm
that.
saying? So I be sitting there tripping like, don't get me wrong, he got 3, but nigga, you ain't looked at the basket, nigga, since the first ring.
Bruh.
You feel what I'm saying? And
You've
it's
been
like,
facilitating and playing defense.
he do the triple-double. Granted,
Draymond is Draymond.
with
Draymond.
rebounds and assists.
I'm taking Barkley over Draymond.
Easy call.
100%.
Easy call.
100%. Just because I love buckets, but Draymond
Warriors,
impacts
man.
the game in a different way that the score board and the stats don't show.
But the old players did that on both ends, like Reggie, Barkley. You feel me? They pushing
I'm
each other while giving Holt this work though too.
But that wasn't even the point they was making though. They was trying to say.
I'm just
that-
saying my
that
point that
he-
he got to slow down sometimes. Like he could talk about the rings, but he be disrespectful to niggas that's like averaging like 26.
Because what
Way
they
more
said, but
you feel
remember,
me? Like yeah.
what they said was like they would have busted his ass if he was acting the way that he was acting in game 2 back with them. And-
You see how Jaylen Brown busts his ass every game they play?
no, because you know how like he was all over Jaylen Brown and all that shit. They was like somebody would have knocked your motherfucking head off, Draymond. You was doing that shit to us.
Whenever I see LeBron, I'm instantly gonna change the topic. I really don't care what y'all talking about right now.
Go then, go.
Do you believe LeBron would have impacted or made a difference if he was on Miami's team this playoff?
Easily. Championship right now.
Would Miami be in the finals right now if LeBron was there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily.
That's all Brian need, in my opinion. Is
With that
supporting
team, with
cast.
Jimmy, oh
and
my
they got
God.
the defense behind them
Yeah,
to do so.
PJ Tucker with his
And the
anchor.
youngsters to step up in the shooting. So definitely he could.
What a sixth man of the year.
Yeah. If LA could put together a team like Miami,
They
shit.
can't.
He could have did it with the Warriors too.
Nah.
Stop talking about.
I think he
don't
could have
do
did
that.
it with the Warriors.
He
no,
would've did it with the
definitely
Warriors
because
too, bro.
that's all he needed: Steph and a
But the
couple of
Warriors,
shooters.
but you can't
Clay
say
and Steph would have
you-
been butt naked
you can't say
all
the,
game.
You can't say the words because they're already there right now. So
I got you.
Give me a team that wouldn't have been there. He would have helped Denver.
They wouldn't be in the finals though.
You think Denver and Bron and Jokic together? Bron and Jokic, you think that'll work?
Nah.
I'm saying they would have gotten to the
Miami
finals.
more than any team.
Bron, Jokic,
y'all niggas
Aaron
is
Gordon.
weird. Y'all, what's wrong with you today?
What's wrong with you? You saying that Bron and Jokic could have beat Dallas? Luka was crazy. Luka,
Think about what Bron on that team, though.
Bron and Jokic could have beat Dallas for sure by the numbers, but the chemistry in the ball
where the ball going?
is what
where the ball going?
Y'all are weird.
Where the ball going go?
Plus Aaron Gordon.
Where did the ball go in Miami?
Bron.
To Bron.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It went to Bron.
All right.
Chris Bosh was just a good enough scorer to where he don't.
I don't
need
know
the
why
ball
you brought
all
up
the
his
time.
name.
Because I like to say Chris Bosh was one of the most.
I could make immediate impact in the postseason, and we could be very special. It'd either be Miami or Golden State, for sure. But if it was one team that I know I could make an immediate impact in the postseason, and we could be very special, it'd either be Miami or Golden State.
I would have chose Miami over Golden State though if it were.
Yeah.
So you don't be looking like he's sacking.
Right.
If LeBron was on Golden State, I think Draymond would have very little minutes.
Easy. But
You're not
LeBron. Wait a minute though. Bron would love to be on the same court at the same time.
I really
as
hate
Draymond.
y'all today. I really hate y'all.
You kind
today.
of got a point because what the fuck is Draymond gonna do out there
really
with
hate
Bron
y'all
out
today.
there?
But Bron would love to be on the same court together.
He gonna do everything Draymond gonna do.
Draymond and LeBron on
Plus
the court
shoot
at the
the
same
goddamn
time.
ball.
I think he would like that.
Who would like that?
Bron would like that.
Man,
I think
Draymond got to be able to shoot the ball though. You can't be around Bron and not be able to shoot the ball because then they just go sit up there and collapse.
But that's what you got fucking Steph and Clay for.
If LeBron
and you got Andrew Wiggins.
If LeBron was on Golden State right now, what's the starting five? If he was on LeBron, if he was on
fuck that. Who's finishing the game? Don't give me the starting five. Fuck that. Who finishing the game?
Draymond got to be out there to finish the game.
Right.
Finish the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going to probably play the five. Draymond's going to play the five.
That's what I'm saying.
Draymond's going to play the five.
And that's crazy.
Bron going to play like the four
you switching
or the
everything.
Bron would love
four.
to play with him at the same time on the
They'll
court
be out there running like a motherfucker.
That'd be
That
nuts.
got me to pin on the lineup. It could work.
You switching everything.
What's the five?
Draymond, Bron, Wiggins, Clay, Steph.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
Wiggins could be interchangeable with Poole.
I'm done.
Why?
I'm done.
No,
fuck no.
How?
Why?
Who you taking out? Who you taking out? Who you putting in?
If we talking about Bron's on this Golden State right now, we're
Right.
talking about last 5 minutes of the game.
Right.
We got the
Curry.
phone lines open. Cam.
Curry.
We got some people up in the chat.
Curry.
You feel? Let me read this
I'm
real
going
quick.
Curry for sure.
If Bron
Even
was
though I
on
don't
any
like
playoff
Curry in
team,
the fourth.
they'd be
We're going to talk
arguing
about
they'd be
that.
playoff contender.
We're going to talk about
No
Curry in the
argument.
fourth, but I
Ain't
don't
no-
like
ain't
Curry in the
argument.
fourth.
Let's
I'm going to
phone
go
line.
Curry. Bron will make Curry be alive in the fourth, but I'm going to go
Exactly.
Curry. I'm going to go Poole. I'm going to go LeBron. I'm going to go
You got a non-experienced
Wiggins.
player in the fourth, in the finals.
And I'm
Poole.
going to go...
Bron can make up for that and Steph.
Yeah.
Bron is my Draymond. That's pretty much what I'm trying
That's
to
what I
make.
already knew you
That's
was
pretty
gonna
much
say
what I'm
that.
trying to make. Bron is my Draymond.
But you don't got Clay out there.
Bron
No,
won the
I
ring.
said Clay.
No, you said
Right.
Poole,
I said
Clay,
Poole.
Bron.
Bron run the
Bron-
ring with Tristan Thompson. Is Draymond better than Tristan Thompson offensively?
With Bron?
Yes.
No.
Tristan Thompson
No.
run a ring
No.
with him. You don't
No.
think Draymond could win a ring with him?
I'd
playing
rather
the
have
five?
Tristan Thompson than
No, fuck.
All right.
I'm trying to think.
You saying I'm wild.
I'm
That's
not-
some crazy shit.
I'm trying to think.
That's some crazy
With-
shit.
50-50
with
That's crazy.
LeBron.
I'm going
Crazy
Draymond over
shit.
Tristan Thompson every
Every
time.
day.
Y'all
Tristan
can
Thompson's
have
This
versatile.
nigga might have 2 points.
So will
With one
Draymond.
rebound.
So will Draymond.
But Draymond gonna have some assists and like you said, his impact.
And he's
Tristan-
gonna foul out
Tristan
and have a
Thompson is
technical
fucking down
foul
to
and
the top heavy.
cost you points.
Bro,
Y'all
Draymond
niggas is
switching-
weird.
Draymond could guard 1 through 5. Who
He can.
But who Tristan Thompson gonna guard? I'd much rather
Bro.
play with Draymond than Tristan.
5,
I
4,
don't think
somebody-
Shit,
I don't think
basically.
Draymond's stats will be what Draymond's stats are if he's on the court with LeBron.
I agree with that, but that don't
So-
mean his impact change. But that don't mean his impact.
Yes, who's
his
he
impact ain't in the stats.
All right,
That
bro.
is a tough
You're-
question
all right,
for me.
no,
Your defense
I'm
is
leaning
your defense
towards
is
Draymond.
wrapped.
I'm leaning
Your
towards
defense
Draymond.
is wrapped up.
It's
No,
not.
you got it.
It's not. You're telling me. So if Draymond and LeBron are on the court at the same time, who's guarding the best offensive player?
The best offensive player, it ain't gonna be either one of them. It'll probably go to Clay.
Clay?
No, not today. Not today. Not
It
today.
used to go to Clay. Let's say that. It
Clay
used to
would
go
do
to Clay.
that. Clay would guard the best.
Or Wiggins.
You're really wilding today.
It depends on the
They
position.
might have to throw Wiggins
No,
on there. but
no, it does not.
mean,
No, it's
come
not.
on.
Unless
If
Bron gonna have to guard big.
Draymond and
Yeah.
LeBron are on the court at the same time,
We talking about a big man now?
it does not matter the position. Who's guarding the better offensive player? Draymond or LeBron?
Draymond.
Oh, who's got the tougher assignment out of those?
I think-
two?
out
of those, who's got the
does.
tougher-
I think you have to put Draymond.
Draymond
in
does.
there.
Draymond does. So now let's talk
You
about
give more energy
let's talk
for
about
LeBron to
offense.
reserve on the offensive
Draymond,
end.
if Draymond gave you 15 points, are you surprised?
Yes.
In today's game?
Yes.
Today's
Hell
game.
yeah.
But if he
Surprise.
did what he's
Period.
supposed to be doing back then, no.
Let's stop right there. Draymond gave you 50 points. You're surprised. If LeBron gave you 14 points, are you disappointed?
Gave me how many points?
15. Are you disappointed?
Bron?
Yes.
I'm
Hell
surprised.
yeah.
Super
Thank you.
disappointed.
I would be surprised.
That's
to
what I'm
figure out
saying.
What's wrong with him? Because that's not.
I'd
what he
rather
do.
have LeBron on the court than Draymond at any point of game.
But
They
that
can
was
play
never the
together,
question.
though. They
We
can
was
play
talking about
together,
a
though.
five.
That's what I just asked you. Who would you rather have on the court?
But
Draymond
we
or
was
LeBron?
talking about a five. We wasn't talking about just the two of them and then everybody
Who
else.
would you
could be
rather
whatever.
have on the court, LeBron or LeBron?
But if we got to put him in the lineup, I'm keeping
boxed in the
Draymond in my
court.
shit.
This nigga keep
I'm keeping
going-
Draymond in my
keep
shit.
going back to some other
He
shit.
gonna put Bron
Because
on
on
the
the
court, but
team.
No,
we was asking
bro.
though too. Can they play together though with the four, the
would
3 and
you
the 5?
rather-
I think they can play together
Y'all
on
are
the floor.
y'all are weird today.
Hell
who,
nah.
Who would you rather
You
have
trying
on
to change the question.
I have not changed the question. Who would you rather have on the court with the Warriors, LeBron or Draymond?
Everybody saying
Answer
Bron.
the question. Then
You're
everybody
saying
saying
Draymond.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
saying
Draymond
Bron.
and Bron together.
Draymond and Bron together is a catastrophe.
Catastrophe. How?
Catastrophe.
How?
Draymond and LeBron is they cancel out each other. They cancel out each other.
Nah.
But
No, they don't.
LeBron's
me,
gonna
they
give you
don't.
points.
No, they don't.
All right, bro.
Draymond and Bron
That's a
run pick and
defensive-
roll.
that's a
Tell me
defensive
the
nightmare to me.
Tell me the three things
rolled over
Draymond is
here
good
with a
for.
motherfucking madman today.
Tell me the three things Draymond is good for.
Rebound, fast
Rebound.
breaks, defense.
That's
And
you
passing.
That's what Tristan Thompson was doing. Udonis Haslem.
You just named LeBron. You just named LeBron.
But that's what
Defense,
Bron
LeBron?
brings to the game, not just what he do. Like, put it like this:
Bron can also play
every
off that
team
ball.
Bron been
Weird,
on, he
bro.
had a nigga like that on the team. Haslam done nothing.
Haslam never played.
But he was
played.
playing.
He played a little
Who,
bit.
who else was
When they
starting? Who was the
win.
starting big man for that team when
played-
Bosh
he
was
played-
starting?
Cole.
The starting big man when Bosh was
Norris
starting.
Cole.
Norris?
No, Norris Cole was a bit.
No, I'm talking Cole Anthony.
Sorry.
Joel Anthony. Whatever
Joe
Cole
is.
Anthony.
Joe,
is.
okay,
Suck.
okay.
Don't do nothing. Tristan
Y'all
Thompson
niggas is weird,
don't
bro.
do nothing.
Y'all-
Brian
all right.
need a big
Y'all
man
got it.
that
No,
don't
y'all
do
got it.
nothing
If you're not,
but do his
gonna
job.
finish
Y'all
the
got it.
game with
Y'all got
Draymond
it.
on the court and he on your line, like, come on, bro.
Draymond is good for nothing but fouling. Late game.
give you that right and assist and team management.
You're not gonna
He's
say
the
that
leader
he don't
on the
bring.
court?
He's
Come
not the
on,
heart of that
He's
squad.
not their leader.
You rather
Come
have
on.
you rather have Draymond team manage your team than LeBron?
No, we will always take LeBron managing
The
the
question
team.
was
He would
LeBron
even-
or Draymond on the court.
Draymond would even
No, it
bow down
wasn't.
to LeBron managing
I thought it
the
was
team.
The
They play
five.
together.
I thought it was we had to pick the five.
I'm not having LeBron and Draymond on the court at the same time.
That's you, but that's not the question. The
What's-
question
what's
is,
the question?
what's the five? We had to say the five
So why isn't my answer not the answering the question?
because you saying Draymond or LeBron.
It's
That was never the
perspective.
question.
It's, you know your opinion versus everybody else.
The
That's
five
all it
is
is.
the
That's all it
five.
is.
All of y'all are weird then.
Nah,
You want Draymond and LeBron on the court at the same time in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Hell yeah.
Do I want them?
Hell yes.
Depending on how the chemistry goes.
You're
But
already changing
Can they
your
work?
answer.
No,
You're already
Can they
changing-
work?
Yeah,
I
you
want them
flip-flopping.
motherfucker. I'm gonna give them a thumbs up.
Damn,
Don't do that shit.
You, what do you
It
want?
would work.
I
It
told
would
you,
work.
I'm the only one that even gave a five.
You want Draymond
No,
and
Draymond
LeBron.
I give
and
my
Bron.
five. I
You
give
want
my
Draymond
five.
and
I
LeBron
got
on the court at
five
the
you
same
got.
time.
Bro,
last 5
yes.
minutes.
Wiggins, Clay,
Niggas is
and Wiggins
weird.
and Poole, right?
That niggas is weird.
Wiggins and Poole is
That niggas is weird.
5 and 6.
I do.
Bro, niggas is crowding the paint. What is
He
Draymond gonna do on
always
offense?
played with a nigga that crowd the paint.
Who?
Tristan Thompson,
Dwayne Wade.
Joe Anthony, Dwayne Wade. Oh, nigga,
Wait, are we forgetting that
Tristan
these
Thompson
motherfuckers
can't
got
shoot
Steph
a
Curry in the
fucking
corner
free throw.
somewhere,
Look,
just
he
sitting
don't-
around? Like, are we going crazy?
Hold on,
right
hold
now?
on.
Crowd the- crowd the paint.
Tristan
Crowd the paint.
Thompson don't know if he want to shoot a free throw right-handed or left-handed.
I hate y'all
That's
now.
more
I hate y'all. I
motherfucking
hate y'all right
confusing
now.
as a shooter than anything.
Is LeBron right now the same LeBron he was in Cleveland, shooting wise?
He's better to me.
Thank you.
He's way
As a
better
shooter.
shooting. He's way
Thank
better
you.
shooting. Way
So
better.
he can play with Draymond more now.
He could.
He could come off a pick and roll and shoot.
Bro.
Consistently.
We ain't even talking
LeBron
about
off a pick and roll and shoot is
Some
wild.
bullshit.
Like, this shit is
But he used
crazy.
to do it in Miami.
Y'all niggas is
crazy.
wild. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Because y'all niggas.
Steph just-
I feel like it's 3-on-1 right now. I feel like it's 3-on-1.
uploaded.
Steph's sitting at the hash just waiting because we.
I'm not having LeBron
Steph
Draymond
butt
on the
naked
court at the
because
same
Bron.
time.
crazy. That's nuts.
Let me
Think
ask you
about
one quick
that.
question.
Butt
Can Ben
naked
Simmons
Steph.
play on that squad then?
On what squad?
The Warriors.
with LeBron or
No,
With
without LeBron.
Okay.
Just on that team. Because that was an option.
Yes.
And if you go say yes, you got to say yes to LeBron because Bron is better than Ben Simmons, but they similar.
No, they're not. Because Ben Simmons is gonna guard the best player on the court. LeBron is not.
Okay, besides that, but when we just
I was
talking
gonna
about
say
like,
besides that.
offensively, come on.
No, they're not the same offensively. They're not the same
But
defensively.
that's what I'm saying. You gonna put that nigga on the team with Draymond before Bron?
I would
This
love Ben
this
Simmons.
Warriors
That's the thing.
this Warriors team right now, I would rather have Ben Simmons than LeBron.
You think they gonna go
That's
further
crazy.
with Ben Simmons than with
Yes,
Bron?
because Curry doesn't have to worry about defense at all.
Wild.
I get that part.
I don't want LeBron to worry about defense right now. I'd rather have LeBron. LeBron strictly focused on offense is going to give you 30.
Andrew
LeBron
Wiggins,
worried about
Andrew
defense and
Wiggins,
offense.
Draymond
Bro,
Green?
Andrew Wiggins is not really guarding anybody like that.
Nobody really guard nobody in the league though. It's just about making the nigga
Ben
stop
Simmons
a
will.
lower
Yeah,
percentage.
Ben Simmons
will.
getting your jersey.
But then you don't have to guard him on the other end. That nigga's a liability on
Right,
the
0
other
to 0,
side.
still 0.
Unless it's a
I don't
fast
give
break.
fuck.
Unless it's a
0
fast
to
break.
0,
He can
still
get to the
0.
cup.
You got
Bron not a liability as much as Ben Simmons on either
Hell
end.
no.
you
hell
got
nah.
Tatum
Not at
and
all.
you got
Like when it
Brown.
comes to team ball.
Yeah.
You know
Let's
what I'm
get
saying?
into it. Since we talking about Tatum and Brown, let's talk about this playoffs that we got right now.
Oh, man.
This finals that we got right now. The Warriors.
Recap
and
of the semis first, or
we can
gonna go to the
recap
finals?
whatever y'all.
What do y'all
wanna
rate them as the backcourt at top 5?
Who?
Tatum or Jaylen Brown?
I'm prejudiced. So.
Not that high to me.
Dame gonna
And to
be
me,
high
they still
somehow.
not even like. I still
They still
like.
got more development.
I still
I'm
think. Okay,
prejudiced.
no, I think they got more consistency to work out between their scoring because Jaylen Brown is not always consistent. I think Kawhi
I
and
feel
PG is more consistent scoring wise.
We got
scoring
people
duo
in the
than them
lives
two.
as haters.
Okay.
You feel me?
So wait, we talking duos or backcourts? Because I think y'all switched.
Yeah, they switching it.
Yeah.
Okay,
if we-
duos.
If it's duos, then
But
they not
they a
top
backcourt.
5.
top what? Who's the top? No, for top five. Top 5 is too much. Top 3. Who's the top 3
Well,
duels
Shaq
right
and
now?
Kobe's number 1.
No,
In the
current,
league,
current.
KD, Kyrie.
I'm-
Gotta be in
I'm-
there.
Brown and AD
Are
still
we,
too.
Are we going realistically, or are we
I
going
hate
off
y'all.
of like
I swear.
What just happened?
What we imagine
I
like them doing?
swear.
Because realistically, this year, if we got to go off a
Too
top
many
duo,
reasons I fuck with you.
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum got to be up there because they got past. You know, they
Yeah,
further than
that's
any
top
other
3
duo.
then.
Y'all niggas is wild.
A lot
But-
of niggas was hurt
Overall,
or anti-vaccinated.
So we talking about
I don't-
Overall right now,
I'm talking about like
non-vaccinated, not
ideal situation,
vaccinated
like
shit.
everything
Out
equal,
of what we
healthy,
saw,
whatever.
this year, who was the top 3
Jaylen Brown and Tatum
Batman,
is
Batman,
in top
Robin
3.
duels, whatever you want to call it? Who
they
is
got
the
to be
top
up
3?
there. I
And they
put
got-
Jason
yeah.
Tatum. They got to be up
They
there.
I mean, if it's
top
based
three?
off last year, then it's that. But I shit,
So you saying who's number 1? Not number 1, but who's in the top 3?
definitely Brown and Tatum.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Wait, who?
Brown
and
Brown
Tatum.
and Tatum.
I'm
Brown
gonna
and
throw
Tatum.
Giannis and
Middleton.
up in there definitely.
So we got
I feel like if he was
Brown,
hurt, that
Brown and
series
Tatum,
could go either
Giannis
way.
and
But we
Middleton.
don't know, but it might be a little
Right,
different.
a little different, possibly.
Okay, who's the third?
You gonna go with Kyrie and KD?
That's for the East. Is this just for the East or just
period,
overall? Period.
Overall.
Or are you gonna do Steph and Clay?
Not
fuck
Steph
outta
and
here.
Clay. Maybe Steph and Andrew Wiggins. Actually, if
Oh,
we're doing
yeah.
it this year,
Okay, yeah,
it would
that-
be Steph
it would
and
be
Andrew
more
Wiggins.
so Wiggins
but
for sure.
I'm
Hell no. I won't put that up there against that. I'm gonna go with. If anything, if we go do it like that, I'm gonna have to go with the Suns, Chris Paul and.
I'm with
I like
you.
that.
Thank
I like
you.
that. I like
I
that.
was
I
waiting
like
for
that.
it.
I
I was
like
waiting
that.
for
So
it.
wait, are we doing the whole
They-
year or
they-
just a
they
regular
pretty-
season?
that's
Because
what-
after that nigga birthday.
or at least got the furthest. You feel what I'm saying? They pretty tough
I like
as a
that.
duo.
But Mr. Lucky, his luck ran out. Remember
Y'all been doing a lot of disrespect on this show today.
when he
I'ma
turned
keep it a
what
buck with y'all.
36 and he ain't make no buckets.
You being real
Nah,
disrespectful.
I already told you that shit was luck, and you didn't believe me, and I was right.
Did you drink any liquor today?
Yes.
Who won the game today?
Y'all niggas is
Golden State.
disrespectful.
Golden State.
Go to state.
They had no. Yeah, they had to win today.
Yeah,
It would have been ugly if they didn't.
So what's the prediction? How many more games?
Golden State is
Next
seven.
game
So
is
right
over?
now,
I got Boston
just so
6.
y'all know, game 4 just ended. It's 2-2.
I still got Boston in 6. I'm not changing.
Is it 2-2 or 3-2?
2-2. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Damn, that's weak.
I got Boston in
That
6.
leaves a large window for the
I got
Warriors.
Boston in 6. You got Boston in 6. What you got?
He said
Golden
Warriors
State
in
is 7.
Of course you got 7. You don't got 6. You ain't confident. What you got?
I got Boston, but here's the thing. I definitely want to say this. I
What?
always do this
Nigga.
because I always like to look at both sides of the spectrum. The Warriors cannot be counted out with their experience.
That's all.
And
they
they once they get immaculate on the 3-point side, and they playing D, that shit might be over, based on that experience. You can't they're a team that you just, if you get what I'm saying, you
I
could
get
be
exactly
up
what
20
you're saying.
and nigga in the fourth quarter it might be like, nigga, they up 2.
But you got Boston that is defending at a fucking high level that we
It's
haven't
their
seen.
first time being here though.
But that's okay.
You letting these
that's
old
okay.
ass, you letting a nigga named like Draymond Green that don't even look at the rim. They only got 3 to 2 scores over there. Boston got a whole team of scores. That's dangerous when
Because-
them 3 guys could take down that whole team.
Because the whole system's full of screens.
Like we didn't see them
For them to
lose to
score.
Bron by himself. Like this is the thing about the Celtics.
Talk about
They
Bron.
got superstar quality, but they're not fully.
They got the
consistent.
potential. They
Yes,
got the
potential.
potential. Yeah,
but then
yeah,
when you
yeah.
throw in like a Bron or Steph Curry, it's like game is over, bro. Because you can't do nothing with that,
I love when
that
they talk
one
about
nigga.
Bron. I love when they talk
You
about
feel me? Because
Bron.
when Brian did that, it's like I was expecting for that time to be like over. Jason Tatum killing this nigga. Then it's like,
I mean,
here come the experience.
All right,
and,
bro.
and,
I
and
mean,
the
And
fortitude.
poking the bear.
but if the Celtics do pull it out, are they the when was the
I got
last
the
team?
Celtics though.
When was the last team like the Celtics where like their primary scorer wasn't like solidified? Like Jason
last-
Tatum ain't been that dude this series. You got to
last
give
team
him.
in
Jalen
the-
Brown been going crazy.
Your question is
Brown's
the
been
last
going
team in the playoffs
insanity.
who had a score
championship
like Tatum.
team. No, championship team where it wasn't like that's the dude. You know what I mean? Like Giannis was that. You feel me?
I get
Bron
what
was
I
that
get what
for
you're
the
I'm
saying.
so
I get
you know
what
what
you're
he
I
had
mean?
a 50
Like-
burger and then
I get what you're saying, but I feel like Boston has too much offensively than Golden State can handle defensively.
I definitely agree with that.
And they much
Boston,
bigger.
Boston has
Offensively.
too much
And they out-rebound them
offensively
every
than
game.
Golden State can handle
Youth,
defensively.
offensively, and they play defense, and
They
they
play
role players
defense.
step
all
up.
4 quarters too.
But
all 4 quarters.
Steph is the superstar quality is different though.
No,
That's
Steph
what
is
I'm
that-
gonna say. That's what I was.
I'll
about
send
to
some
say.
clips.
That all
Steph,
star,
that's
that
just
Hall of
crazy.
Fame
I'll see
quality
some
is
clips
nuts.
tonight. Steph
Steph's
goes
going nuts.
Steph
like
is
superstars versus Hall of
Steph is
Fame.
good for 3 quarters. Steph is not good for 4 quarters.
Let's talk about that because
Let's talk about it because Steph to me in the 4th quarter is a regular Joe.
what's his
The
average?
last
Do we have
4 or 5 minutes, I'll give you that.
But the
4 or
question,
5 minutes,
the
bro.
question
12
needs to be
minutes.
asking is,
All
does
12.
the Warriors close out tough, close games?
No.
Because if that's the case, then we could basically say that through stats that most of the games that the Warriors win, they are winning by like a 15 or 10 plus margin, and then the game.
But
is
how
over.
are you the best shooter in the world ever
And
that we
as
have
he's getting
seen?
tight-
And then when the game gets close, you become an average shooter.
You gotta talk. We gotta get Steph down here. Call that nigga.
Steph,
get
I know
your,
you watching too.
get your light skin ass down here,
You
bro.
and Dame is watching. I need both of y'all to tap in because you got to answer these questions, bro. We can't answer them for you. What the fuck be going on in the 4th quarter?
Pressure a motherfucker though. You feel me?
Pressure a motherfucker when you a motherfucker, bro. But at the same point, nah, bro.
This is
stop.
why everybody need a backup. If Klay doing what he's supposed to do, it's not that much pressure on Steph to put up 30 in the first 3 quarters and then got to run around for a whole nother 12 minutes. You feel me?
That's the-
and that's where the
that's some
backup
shit.
come in and handy at. You feel what I'm saying? If you shaking your head, okay, put it like this: if Russ and AD was there to at least give Bron 19 a game, do the Lakers get further than what? Do they even go to the finals?
If what?
Russ and AD was there to give Bron 19.
I don't know about the finals.
Melo let Melo give Lakers 14.
Bro.
Do they go that far with
I
Bron
don't
giving
care.
them
I
what
don't
he
care
giving?
what Russ was averaging. Lakers are probably not going to make the playoffs this year.
Not even with the numbers.
Wait, playoffs or even like the play-in shit?
I don't believe.
12
I don't
motherfuckers get in
believe.
now.
I don't believe that this year
Coming
Russ will no, if Russ even averaged a triple double this year, it does not matter. It does
For
not
the
change
Lakers,
anything.
We
For
going
the
to the
Lakers,
I'm
it
talking
does
about
not.
next year.
Next year? I mean, I can't even talk about next year because
Okay.
next year we gonna have who am I thinking of?
Ham sandwich.
No, from Denver. Murray. We're going to have Murray back. It's going to be a problem for everybody.
He could score.
Yeah. He could score.
It's going to be a problem for everybody.
Hey, I got a question.
Jamal Murray's going to be a problem for everybody.
Kendrick Nunn contributed to that Lakers team, what would it be?
Fuck Kendrick Nunn, and we ain't seen him play ever.
Hey, but
preseason?
I think the Lakers wasn't giving them younger guys a chance all the time, though. It's a lot of pressure playing with
Kendrick Nunn.
If he played,
he could play
all season. He's a hooper.
Y'all don't want to admit y'all made the wrong decision and we should have kept the white boy.
Nunn.
Like, let's just keep it a stack.
Alex Caruso? Yeah, we should have kept Alex Caruso.
Wrong decision was made.
Y'all are talking about Kendrick Nunn. When have y'all seen him with the Lakers?
But we're talking about in general, though.
No, forget that because we seen Russell average a triple-double. When it doesn't matter.
No, hey,
that shit changes with the Lakers.
We ain't gonna make no headlines talking about Kendrick Nunn. Where the fuck is Zach LaVine going next year?
Ooh,
Zach LaVine.
I hope he comes to LA. But
see, there y'all go.
Because Miami was also in this
list.
list.
Everybody.
Nope.
I don't want us to have everybody, but I want us to have good quality pieces for the squad.
Why do you think he's leaving that squad when they got DeMar and all that? Why do you think they're
these niggas today, bro?
Lonzo trying to get with LaMelo and then Zach trying to go, but that's a pretty good squad.
I don't feel like they. I don't know. It's probably like
I don't like these niggas today, bro. I don't like
maybe an ego thing for them. I don't know. Somebody. I don't know.
Hey, shout out to DeMar DeRozan. He went crazy this year.
I always praise DeMar DeRozan since day one.
That's nuts.
He's a bucket to me.
I thought Zach was gonna be the number one guy over there.
Do y'all agree on?
DeMar brought his old ass over there. It's like, let me see.
Man, what?
Do y'all agree on all the awards this year? As far as defensive player, MVP, everything, do y'all agree on that?
I love Marcus Smart as the defensive player of the year.
I agree on that.
I love that.
I love that.
I could agree on that. Who got the most improved? This is the same one we were talking about earlier on the pilot.
John Morant.
I disagree with that
improved. Based on what we talked about at first about how he was already at like superstar quality. So he shouldn't have really got it because they should have gave it, recognized somebody else that's notable that we might not hear 3 to 2 years down in the league. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they argued about that up on the inside guys where I think with Shaq and Chuck, and he was like, that's fucked up. And some people said, no, he is the most improved. He's most improved based on his
getting better
jump.
every year.
And then the team is third at Memphis, so he could get it, but he was already superstar quality.
Maxi's most improved to me. Maxi is
was next up for sure.
No, I'm going to put it like this. Maxi's most improved to me because, one, nobody expected Ben Simmons to pull the shit he pulled this year.
Nope.
Nobody. This nigga was starting point guard out the blue.
So he had no choice.
His points per game averaged over 10.
He also led Philly during the playoffs with 20 points per game.
Right.
Yeah. Led Philly in the playoffs, bro.
That part.
I'm not even going any further. Maxie's was the most improved.
But see that, and that's what
like if you couldn't find that clip of you in the club after y'all lost. I don't know if it's old or recent.
Yeah, my nigga, what was you doing? What was you doing in the club, my nigga? You noticed the camera.
For sure. Little baby.
Hey, bro. hey. At the end of the day, I think James saw the camera and he was like, "God damn."
Okay, y'all. 6th man of the year. Tyler Hero, you fuck with that?
I fucks with it.
I like it.
Tyler Hero got game.
Yeah. Super game.
I've been following that boy since 10th grade in high school.
Who else would y'all would have had competing against him for 6th man? That's the question.
Competing?
Who else was in the combo?
Pool for sure.
You put him in the conversation.
Spencer Dinwiddie?
No. Spencer?
No, he didn't come alive to me to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Was he injured though?
For a little bit, not the whole year, but for a little bit.
To me, it was a giveaway. A giveaway with that 6th man. It was Hero.
Tyler Hero earned every ounce of that.
Defensive player was a given for sure. MVP, I don't like. I think Joel should have got it. Joel should have got that shit for me.
I felt like Joel too.
Joel,
I think
they can't keep giving it to niggas that's exiting early in the playoffs, in my opinion, if y'all in the run. Because it's about how you carry your team as well.
No, it's not.
No?
It's not because
Go ahead.
MVP playoffs, the votes stop when
regular season.
You know why? Because Jokic is more of a crowd player.
No, that's terrible.
But even to your point, though,
I hate that.
That means now we playing favoritism because Joel Embiid is the type of guy on the court to say, "Fuck you, who is this guy?"
That's a fact.
But even to your point, Mon, like you said, it's how you carry your team. Jokic was first in rebounds, points, assists, steals, blocks. Every major stat, that's never happened before.
But now we're talking about stats.
But that's carrying your team. Like
I give you that.
You know what I mean? Like if it's
if you have his running mate, I definitely give you that. Because Jamal Murray there, who knows? They definitely
Right.
go a little further.
Right. I think
But
it was.
we can't keep dealing with what ifs
Right.
in the middle of the fucking season when a man is carrying a team with
Nobody
one.
on it.
Nobody.
With nobody. I give you that.
No
I give you that.
one.
I give you that. But I think it was
Until
just like
James
to-
Harden got there and still didn't get no help.
you saying
So not
you
at all.
saying
They didn't have enough
so
chemistry
you
for
saying
that.
Joker should have got it?
No, I don't think
Who
he
should have got it?
That shit weak.
I ain't gonna hold you. If the
Hold
was
Lakers,
that?
nigga.
if the
Who?
Adam Silver.
if
you
the
fucking-
Lakers would have done a little bit better, I could have made an argument for Bron.
Hell yeah.
He was in it until the last month when they fell
NBA trying to
apart.
make a
Bron
story
was
with
in
that
it just
shit.
because of points per game. That's the only way.
He shouldn't even.
But he didn't play.
PER.
He didn't have the
It's
much
PER.
effort.
Let me ask y'all a
His
question.
PR
Should
was
Bron
tough.
be honest? Should Bron be in the MVP running like that every year when they're not winning like that all the time?
No.
Yes.
You got to win.
Depends on the
You still gotta-
circumstances.
you still
Y'all
gotta
can't
win.
make me say
Circumstances.
nothing negative about LeBron ever. I don't
Because
care
I
what
feel
y'all
like
on. Y'all on some
if
weird
people
shit.
go do that, I feel like Kobe during that year that Steve
Get
Nash
the
got this
fuck
shit.
outta
Kobe
here,
should have got
bro.
that shit for seeing that because
Shaq should've
all
got
the
it.
records that he
Shaq
was
should've got
breaking during that year.
Don't make me
Why?
bring.
And then
Don't make me bring it up. Don't make me bring it
that
up.
shit up.
What year was Steve Nash there?
I don't know, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We already starting on some weird shit.
One of
it's
them,
03-04, right?
one of them that
03-04,
Steve
no.
Nash got,
No,
and we made it
no.
to the playoffs. I was
think
tripping
it was.
about that
Y'all are on
shit.
some weird shit.
Kobe was out there
And I
putting
love
the same
proving
shit
y'all wrong
James
about
Harden
Steve
that they
Nash.
say he was
Steve
doing.
Nash one was-
Kobe did
Shaq
that
was
shit
still on the
already.
Lakers.
Shut the fuck up. I
Steve Nash when
love
Shaq was
proving
still
y'all
on the
wrong
Lakers.
about Kobe. I love proving y'all wrong about
What's to
Kobe.
be
can't say
proved
wrong
wrong
about
about
Kobe to me
Kobe?
either.
What's to be proved wrong about Kobe?
I'm about to prove it
We
to
can
you.
have a whole.
No, shut.
You can't
No,
talk
no,
to me.
no, 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 no.
About Kobe.
Y'all said.
No one's saying bad to me
y'all,
about Kobe.
y'all said right now. Kobe with Steve Nash. Kobe still should have got MVP.
In my opinion, yes.
I
That
think
year-
Shaq
Okay.
should've
That
got
year
one
he was
over Steve
putting up the
Nash.
40 and the 50
Fuck no,
pieces
I don't
back to
agree
back.
with that.
That's 2012,
That's
2013.
way- that's-
Nash was with the Lakers 2012, 2013. You telling me LeBron 2012, 2013 with Miami was not better than Kobe?
No. This what I'm. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So what are we
when
talking
when
about?
the man is doing it by himself, because if you go give it to Brown when he's doing it by himself and they breaking them records like that, James Harden got one as well.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Why my nigga didn't get one?
What year?
Either one of
It
them.
was
My
that
nigga
case.
is killing.
Tell me
I
the
hate to
year.
It
bring
was
it
the
up.
case. I
hate
feel
to
like
bring
that
up.
too. I
It's the
feel like that
case.
too.
Case
Because
fucks
when
him
that
up.
case happened, he was killing,
Are
and
we
nobody
talking
was
about
fucking
when
with him.
Shaq was there, 2005?
That's what I thought we was talking about. The 2-year Steve Nash one. Are we not talking about the
Steve Nash was
years?
there 2012.
He did it
But he's
twice.
saying when Steve
went
Nash
twice.
won,
It was
right?
twice. Steve
No,
Nash
he's
got
talking
two
about
of
the
them.
MVP
I'm
years
only
when
talking
Steve
about
Nash.
one.
When it was a
I'm
Phoenix.
only talking about one of them though.
The
You
year,
talking
When it
about
was
the
a Phoenix.
03-04 years, the 03-04
the year
years.
Steve Nash won MVP, it probably should have been Shaq.
Thank you.
Not Kobe.
Right. I agree with you.
Not
Not on the same
not
page. Not
Kobe.
Kobe.
Fuck
Definitely
all y'all.
Shaq.
Y'all got me
You
fucked up.
tripping.
My
You
got me
nigga.
fucked up,
crazy.
too.
Y'all
I
niggas
got
should
Kobe.
have got
I
that
got Kobe
bitch.
winning that shit.
Shaq averaged
I
like
did-
30.
Y'all are weird today.
Kobe didn't. What did Kobe average, man? We next time on this
Hell
motherfucker,
no.
we go
Y'all-
get this shit situated.
I got time.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring
too,
stats.
What year
We
y'all
go-
talking about?
It's
But, hey,
03-04.
I
03-04.
I got another thing to
Nah,
say.
yeah.
I hate when people
Loke
talk
say
about
Breezy
stats.
know
When
what
we
I'm
bring up
talking
Bron
about.
Stats. Oh, we don't care about stats. Fuck the stats. He's
No, stat wise, I would give it to y'all. I could be a.
But niggas
Bron
hate bringing
hater.
up stats.
I could be a Bron hater sometimes, but stat wise, Bron is the best basketball player out there. But sometimes,
Right.
in my opinion, I definitely understand that gameplay and stats don't always add up.
exactly. So
Right.
You feel me?
You're right. But
Because you can have a nigga out there putting up 30 and got the best numbers. Then when you look on the other end, it's like he just blew two crazy defensive assignments that just cost them the game.
Yeah, I brought up 2003. I brought it up. Kobe averaged 24 points a game.
Shaq had like 30.
Should we stop there?
Is that the same year as the records?
I'm
Bro, the
I'm
records
searching the
was
year that
further.
y'all talk
that
about.
That was like in 08, 09.
It does not matter. Kobe should have only won MVP the year he led the league in scoring.
Right.
Damn,
That was
you
what-
don't fuck with Kobe?
I think that was like 09.
No,
I think that was
not
09.
like that. No,
Kobe one of the best skilled players that the league
I
has
have
had
seen
out there.
skilled has
Bust
nothing.
and
If
bust-
that's the
bust
case,
most
if that's the
niggas'
case,
ass.
Kyrie Irving should be MVP every year.
He not doing what Kobe doing.
He's the most skilled.
But he not doing what Kobe doing with the
Kobe
numbers
was
and
averaging
lead- and
20
leading his team.
Bro,
Kobe was averaging 24 points a year. Y'all talking about?
Shaq should have won.
Thank you.
I think Shaq should have won. Shaq should have won both of
What,
them.
I'ma always go with Bean.
what team was Shaq on during that?
The
time?
Lakers.
You telling me Kobe was more important to them Lakers teams in any year? Any year they won a championship, Kobe was more important.
Not,
What about the Indiana series
as far
when
as
Kobe
gameplay,
Shaq
he's
got fouled out?
not more important. But when it comes to leadership
I hate
at a
y'all
certain
today.
point in time, when you was watching that shit,
crazy.
Kobe was leading, but Shaq is a natural walking
I hate
40 and
y'all.
20.
It's the most valuable player award.
He's dominant.
It was
He's-
parts of that fucking team where Kobe took over in the playoffs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving
First
that.
round.
Is a regular
First
season.
round.
But even 03, he kind of had some times where it was like, come on now, Shaq. You feel me? But Shaq, but it's
First round.
I'm not
Even
going to
Shaq
deny
admitted it,
though. I'm
saying-
not going to deny though. Shaq has this undeniable force on the court that is like, give him the
he's
ball.
unstoppable force.
Give him the ball.
I'm just saying this. It's wild.
You gotta give my nigga his just due though too.
Steve Nash got more MVPs than Shaq and Kobe, and that shit's wild.
That's what I'm saying
fucking
though. Like
crazy.
shit like that is like, bro, what the
Fucking
fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah, but
How
Shaq
many
should have
MVPs
won.
Bron
Y'all
got?
niggas
How
is
many
crazy.
MVPs Bron
If you
got?
think
How many MVPs Bron and Jordan got?
one.
You talking about
I think Jordan might have
finals
got
or
two.
regular
Just
season?
regular season.
LeBron got one.
Bron got one.
They ain't giving nobody.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I thought he had more
Jokic
than
got
that.
two now.
Jokic got two and Steph got two. They're the only ones in the last, I think, like 15, 20 years to get two. They only give them one.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Tim Duncan only got one. Karl Malone got one. Like
At the end of the day, we know who the greatest player is.
It's Bron.
Period. Who
I'm
you?
gonna go with Kobe, but
I know
shit,
you
we
gonna
can-
say with
we
that.
can-
I got Kobe
I
second.
know
I got
your
Kobe
weird ass
second.
gonna say
I got
that
Kobe
shit.
second.
Who you
I
gonna
don't blame
say?
you.
Who you gonna say?
I mean, yeah.
Cause we go whatever we end with is what we starting with next week. I mean, the next time we on.
Next
so
2
who,
weeks.
Niggas gonna
Two
think
weeks.
crazy.
who
not
you?
putting
The
Jordan
best,
second,
greatest
but-
player ever is who?
I'm going Kobe.
The greatest player ever is who?
That's why I'm picking on any team
Mike?
first.
Mike.
LeBron motherfucking James.
LeBron James. That's two. Y'all both got one.
That's just us. That don't matter.
Nah, nigga.
That don't mean that we can't
matter.
put together a team with
Nah,
the players we have.
And I'm gonna
still
say
beat
this.
our team
I'm gonna
with
say
Bron.
this. We matter because we hooping with the homies.
We just
That's
hooping
why
with the
we
homies. I like
matter,
that
nigga.
We hooping with the homies.
That's why we
Real
matter.
smooth.
That's
we
why
talk
we.
hoop with the homies.
We gonna catch y'all next time. Period.
I see
We
ya.
hooping with the
We out.
homies. I'm RJ.
I'll see y'all in words. It's breezy. I'll let your boy.
Captain Plaque.
I like that. Moan Pro Hustle.
And we out of here. We gonna catch y'all next time.
Yeah, have a
But these
beautiful
niggas is
weekend.
wildin'. Period.
I don't understand. These things is
Innovative.